what do you think would be the best jingle for our show?
For this particular show?
For all shows. Anything that inspires you.
I'm like, I don't have a jingle ready to go.
Oh, I was thinking like the Red House,
Like
you
that.
just have to this is Bad Spirit Animals. This is Bad Spirit Animals. I'm Seth Meeks.
And I'm Felix Morgan.
Bad advice.
Great texture.
Do you want to talk about Wonder Woman?
I always want to talk about Wonder Woman.
So I pretty much liked everything about Wonder Woman except for the racist Native American thing. It was just he saved the day. His saving the day moment was using smoke signals, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
that is not cool. But my biggest bone to pick was this awful soundtrack.
Oh, it would be so cool. She's busting in and she's kicking everyone's ass, and then it's this weird
awful
synthesizer.
metal guitar
oh, I know what
thing.
guitars
God.
sound like.
But they're also using it in the Justice League movie too.
And it sounds just like the X-Men animated series theme song.
It sounds like the dubstep version of that.
Aw. No, dubstep version of that would be better than what was in the Wonder Woman movie. As we've learned from Master Pancake, changing the music of a movie can make it entirely better. Like when we were watching Independence Day Resurgence, and then they just put the Top Gun song over it. Fly into the danger zone. And the whole movie just got better. So what I'm saying is we should rescore Wonder Woman with all dubstep versions of 90s cartoon themes.
Our
That's a neat idea.
Just for this episode, our theme music should be dubstep.
I like how you say it like it's one song. That was it sounded like a dad moment. It should be, that dubstep, it's one song that everyone uses. That one dubstep. There's just a dubstep. There's
My mom calls
multiple
dubsteps.
dubsteps.
My mother refers to marijuana as the pot. She's like, Seth, you've never smoked the pot, have you? And I tell her this. She's asked me this many times, and I told her, I was like, Mom, if someone ever offers you the pot, you get it for me, and you get as much of it as you can, because if it's the pot and somebody else is calling that, unless you're buying it from your neighbor, and that lady calls it the pot too. Either way, I want to smoke a little of it. I want to see what it's like.
The pot.
Yeah.
So I was hanging out last night, and I was going to see Neil Gaiman. And I met a guy, one of the guys that was in our group was from India, and we were talking about Indian gods because of American gods and stuff like that. And I didn't realize that there's an Indian, in one of the pantheons, because of course there's many, there's a god of bad luck. And that is his thing, and his name is Sunny. And he sits on your back. And his day is Saturday, each god has a day of the week. And so the idea is that he just sits on your back and fucks with you all day. Maybe on Saturday, and it just makes all of your luck bad. And so I think I asked, I was like, is it similar to what did I say? I said, is he the trickster god? Because foxes and crows and coyotes and trickster characters.
Sure.
And he's like, no, it's really specifically bad luck. And there's a story of him and Ganesh where he jumped on Ganesh's back, and he's like, I'm gonna mess with you. And Ganesh is like, oh, I got a lot to do today. Do you think you could come back and mess with me tomorrow? And Sunny was like, yeah, okay, you're a god, I'll do that for you. And he made him sign this note that said he would come back tomorrow. And he's like, why don't we just put that note on my back? And then so every day, not the trickster, Sunny shows up, and he's like, today I'm gonna mess with you. And he's like, no, you said you'd come back tomorrow. And he keeps putting him off forever. But I thought it was really interesting.
He's the god of bad luck and the god of stupidity.
Yeah, he's not a trickster. He's not actually very
yeah,
clever.
This is an easy outsmarting of bad luck. I wish life was like that.
I know.
I should
I asked it, can I do that with my deadlines? That project will be finished tomorrow, sign this thing. Oh, you said tomorrow.
It isn't tomorrow.
It isn't tomorrow yet.
Yeah, I was thinking sending a bill back to the people who sent it to me and being like, this bill is sent in error.
Yeah.
I think. I don't know, send it back to me, I'll look at it again.
Yeah, just keep delaying
and just
it.
keep doing that.
I got really upset about junk mail one day, really mad about it. I don't know what else was going on in my life,
I
but
hate
I got
junk mail.
really furious about junk mail. But I looked into how much it would cost to start mailing the junk mail back to the people who sent it, because I just really wanted everyone in the world to start doing that. maybe we can still crowdsource that.
Can't afford it. Only the 1% can afford to do that. Not to get all political.
I just can't wait till I'm rich enough to play pranks on corporate America.
Yeah, it's definitely put that in the life goals.
Yeah, after you make enough money to get 2 haircuts,
Go on
then
dates.
it's gonna be like I'm gonna
Make-
send junk mail back to people.
Yeah. Be able to pay rent and bills plus $50.
Yeah.
Check. That's future check.
Tomorrow.
That is hypothetical future check. I would continue with that joke, but it's so depressing I might die
Yeah.
in the midst of it. So I'm just gonna leave it there.
Well, I did say also, like, my girlfriends and I in like group chat were like talking about being broke, and someone said like, I'm like eating beans broke, and I said something like, I'm stealing toilet paper from coffee shops broke, and they were like, oh man, shit just got real. I was like, I thought we were all joking about it. I've only done that one time, a long time ago. They got like, oh man, Felix.
You guys tricked me.
I was like, I thought we were all being clever about being poor, and I said that thing. They're like, oh, honey.
Yeah, there's nothing worse than when you share how poor you are. Nobody else can sympathize.
At the table, everyone's just like,
And like everybody else is like, wow, that's depressing as shit.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's good.
Sometimes I try to like brag to myself about my poverty to make me feel better about it.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I try to like say it as like part of my origin story. Like,
Yeah. Like, man, did I scrape the bottom for many years. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had what's the worst advice you've ever given? Or what's the worst advice maybe you've ever been given?
I do feel like there's part of me that, like, I do try to identify if people actually are asking for advice or not, but there's definitely, I've had moments where people are like, do you think I should do this thing? And I'm just like, sure. Or like, do you think that this is a bad habit? And I'm like, you do you. And inside I'm like, no, you should not say that to them. You should say, no, I think you should stop doing that. But it doesn't seem like they really want me to say that.
I thought of the same thing. It's a difficult
Like
question.
complicit advice almost.
Yeah. I'm sure I've done that. I don't remember ever doing it. I try to not be that. I try to not be you.
Thanks.
But
If you just want a sounding board, come talk to Felix. She'll just reflect back at you.
But I mean, when I was bartending, there were definitely people who were so ludicrous that there was no edging them towards rationale
Right.
or anything that anything that resembled rational thought, I guess. Yeah. So I mean, there would definitely be some drunken ideas that I'd be like, yeah, the same thing.
Like,
Yeah.
you do what you want to do.
I'd be like, well, those are things that can be done. Something completely neutral.
That is a course of action
Yeah,
that
that-
you could take.
Yeah.
Here's your drink, sir.
Yeah. Yeah, I was probably even more sensitive to say things like that than could. It'd be like, that is a course of action takeable.
Takeable.
Yeah. Bad advice.
Great texture.
Bad spirit animals. Thank you for fisting my palm. That's it. That we got right
That's the
there.
whole thing?
Yeah. Done.